The school year hasn't even ended yet, but the Spokane Public School Board is meeting to talk about next school year and what reopening will look like. We take you through the topics that will be discussed ahead of tonight's meeting.
A beautiful day today. We're tracking changes for tomorrow. Looking for some stormy weather Thursday night. That and a beautiful weekend forecast coming up.
Taking off the mask, we'll explain the latest on the recent announcement from WSU and U of I that students need to know.
A big announcement from Washington State University today. The school announced that students, employees, and visitors will no longer be required to wear a mask if they provide proof that they are fully vaccinated. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
Hi everyone, I'm Regina on. Whitney is off. KREM 2's Amanda Rowley has more on the decision and how it will all work.
It's been almost a year since Washington State University mandated all students and staff wear masks on all campuses. This decision came only days after Governor Jay Inslee issued the statewide mask mandate to curb the spread of the coronavirus. Today, the university is lifting the mask and social distancing requirements, but only for those who give proof of full vaccination. WSU is following the CDC's new guidance, and the new policy is effective now. According to the university, in-classroom instructors are allowed to verify if an unmasked student is vaccinated. Students who do not wear masks may also have to provide proof of vaccination before entering the student recreation center, dining halls, and other university facilities. If students cannot provide a CDC vaccination card or documentation of vaccination, they will be required to wear a mask and maintain social distancing. Students who lie about their vaccination status will be referred for action under the Standards of Student Conduct. As for WSU employees, they will follow the same guidelines, but only employees will still have to declare their health status through the WSU attestation website prior to visiting campus. But this policy is being reevaluated. In Moscow, the University of Idaho announced face coverings are no longer required on its campuses. The U of I anticipates a return to regular operations and capacities for fall. Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
Well, the Spokane Public School Board set to talk about reopening plans during its board meeting tonight. They'll also be discussing possible student vaccinations.
This comes just weeks before local high school seniors are set to graduate in person after months of online learning. KREM 2's Ian Smay live in the newsroom tonight with more on the meeting and how graduations will be handled by Spokane Public Schools. Ian?
Good evening, guys. As you said, the SPS School Board will be giving updates on school reopenings. One of the items that leaders are supposed to be providing an update on is student and staff vaccinations. This comes just weeks after the Washington Department of Health released guidelines for schools for the upcoming year. The Department of Health said in those recommendations that it will not be setting a COVID-19 vaccine requirement for students or staff. Another item that the SPS board is set to provide an update on is graduations. According to the district, 10 of the 12 high schools having graduations will be doing so in person. Each graduate will receive 2 general seating wristbands to provide to guests. There will be vaccinated sections at these graduations, and students can trade in their 2 general admission wristbands for 4 vaccination section wristbands. People must provide proof of vaccination for that section, but for the students, they're just excited to complete this chapter of their life in front of their loved ones.
I'm very excited to be graduating among my peers and in front of my family, just because having so much taken away during the year, it's super exciting to all come together now at the end and get to spend this monumental time together.
Now let's take a look at some of those graduation dates and times. Shadle Park will send off its seniors at 1:30 p.m. on June 12th. Later that day at 4:30 p.m., North Central will hold its graduation ceremony. The next day we'll see Lewis and Clark seniors graduate, including Ella, who you just heard from, at noon on June 13th. Ferris follows them at 3:30 p.m. that afternoon, and Rogers will round out the Sunday festivities at 7 p.m. on June 13th. All of the graduations you just heard about are taking place at the Riverfront Park Pavilion. We'll have more for you on what SPS leaders say at that board meeting during our shows at 11 and 10 o'clock tonight. For now, back to you guys.
All right, Ian, thank you. Happening today, Spokane Public Schools will decide on 3 new middle school names and mascots. They'll also decide on a name change for On Track Academy. This all starting at 5:45 p.m. The new names have been months in the making. There are 3 name finalists for each school. The board narrowed the finalists down to 9 from over 1,400 suggestions. Make sure you watch Up with KREM tomorrow morning. Our Tim Pham will be live at the new school locations with the names picked by SPS. He'll also be talking about the significance of each name chosen.
All week long, we've been telling you about the record number of robocalls coming into Washington every day. And while the callers often don't always follow the rules, state lawmakers are hoping to make it harder for them to reach you in the first place.
Why did you even think about sponsoring this bill?
My dad said, you need to fix this before you leave the legislature.
So coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, how one state representative wants to go above and beyond what the feds are doing to protect you from scammers. Again, that's coming up on KREM 2 News at 6 tonight.
Okay, turning now to a check on weather. Tom Sherry out on the Outdoor Weather Center for us here tonight. And Tom, I know that it's beautiful out there just because I can see the sun shining on your beautiful face.
Oh, well, the sun is shining. I don't know about a beautiful. Come on over here, Kyle. Come on over here. Let's show Kyle here. He's out here, and we're out in the backyard. And this is Kyle, our engineer, one of our new engineers, correct?
Yes.
Kyle, and fully vaccinated Kyle, I might add. Fully vaccinated Tom Sherry as well. Kyle, it is great to have you here at the KREM 2 family. And we just got the word. I'm looking over here at this camera. We just got the word today that we don't have to wear masks in the building if you're fully vaccinated. And we never got to see Kyle's face. I never got to see his face because he started during COVID. And it's a lovely face, and we love your beard.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, and thanks for all your hard work out here, Kyle.
Of course.
All right.
Trying hard.
Okay, got a brand new engineer for us. Product of Spokane Community College, right? SEC
Yep.
in their engineering type program?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Kyle.
Yep.
All right.
Graduating in like a month.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, all right, I got to do this right here.
do this, do
Okay,
this.
thank you, Kyle. That was fun for me. Thanks for playing along, folks. We're looking for a few thunderstorms for Thursday evening and rain showers. Friday will be cool, wet, and windy at times. Right now, as you can see, we're at 69 degrees. Temperatures expected to climb, get even cooler on Friday before they start heating up just in time for the weekend. There's a look at your Doppler radar, and as you can see, not seeing any rain taking place across the region, nowhere in the inland northwest. So we'll call for an overnight low of 49 degrees, 72 the expected high tomorrow, with stormy weather developing maybe in the evening hours, especially north of Spokane up along the Canadian border. And then for your holiday weekend, 72 on Saturday, 78 on Sunday, Monday 84 degrees, well above average. I'll have a look at your 7-day outlook coming up in a few minutes.
Talk to you then, Tom. Thank you very much. Coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, the fate of an entire city in North Idaho up in the air tonight as it remains unclear whether Dalton Gardens will have a single working employee tomorrow. If you're not familiar with that area, Dalton Gardens is in Kootenai County and generally referred to as a suburb of Coeur d'Alene, just west of Highway 95. East of Highway 95, rather. Animosity between city council members and the mayor have created an environment so dysfunctional, longtime staffers have started resigning. Only one employee is left, and she too is planning to step down. So tonight, we'll tell you about the last-ditch effort to keep the lights on at City Hall and all the drama that led up to the current situation there.
Well,